Moose first came to Newfoundland in 1904. Newfoundland was plentiful with trees, especially green trees, known as balsam fir trees, and black trees, known as black spruce trees. Moose really liked eating green trees, and with no natural predators here, like wolves, they spread all over the island, and their population grew. With so many moose eating green trees, the number of black trees, which moose didn't like as much, started to increase. Our island started to actually look different because of moose. It also affected our native species. When an animal is introduced or spreads to a new area and starts to negatively affect the environment and the plants and animals living there, it's called an invasive species. Some invasive species will become predators in their new environment, like if we brought wolves to Newfoundland. But most invasive species don't really mean to hurt anybody. They indirectly hurt species by being better at getting food, water, and shelter. They can do this because they've escaped all of the predators from their old home. For native animals, it's like playing an unfair game, as they have to deal with predators and find resources. Moose were intentionally brought to Newfoundland by people who saw them as a good food source. And while moose have been a great resource for people, we didn't realize what the effects of bringing a new species to our island would be. This is why it's very important to be careful when handling plants or animals and to be mindful of the impact our actions can have. We can do this by never releasing pets into the wild, never relocating a plant or animal to a new location, and learning more about invasive species and how to spot them in your area.